My name is Olof. I am 26 years old from Sweden, and my goal is to work in Japan. My plan right now is to get to N2 level of Japanese, and then I want to find a job and see how working in Japan feels like. So that's my goal right now. 9 years ago, I went to Tokyo and studied there for a month, and I wanted to return ever since then. And I found that Kyoto was the perfect middle ground between a big city, but with a lot of nature around. I have to say, my expectations for this school has been completely blown out the water. You say that? It's been a really nice place, especially living around Sakyo-ku, which is where the school is in. There's a lot of different universities, and it's a very energetic part of town, but it's not very crowded either. So I think the best part about life in Japan has very much been the convenience of everything. You can go to a convenience store whenever you want. The life in general is very nice here, and especially as a student, you're definitely having a lot more freedom to explore and to see all the different cultural places all around the city. In general, so the normal classes have been amazing compared to the other language schools I went to. The teachers here are really good at explaining concepts and just explaining things in a way that make you understand. Also, with some of the elective classes, you definitely get some very nice experiences. I chose the beginner's kanji course and also the news class. While the beginner's kanji course is very much for beginners, the news class was absolutely amazing. I had so much fun with it, and it really did help me improve my understanding of Japanese society in general. For the news class, what I really liked was the way it was set up. We started out with a textbook from the school with different kinds of news in it, in which we had to look at, first of all, how do you read Japanese news from newspapers? How do the headlines look? How do they structure them? And then after we got to learn that, we then got to read the contents of that news, and it's very difficult. So we got a lot of help from the teacher who explained everything along the way, but we still had discussions between the students in Japanese, of course. So it really did help me speak about difficult topics, which is pretty hard to do when you're learning Japanese, because most of the time you do feel like a bit of a child with your vocabulary. So it was really nice to do that. And then the second part was we got to bring our own news to the class and explain them in Japanese, whether it was from our home country or from Japan itself or anywhere in the world, really. We followed a bit of a process. We explained the news, and then we had a bit of a discussion around those news. So it was really nice. It does help you practice your speaking skills, your public speaking skills too. So I really enjoyed that part of it, of those classes. I've been to other language schools. One was in Tokyo, and one was here in Kyoto as well. And if I were to compare them to KICL, I would say that KICL is a lot more serious than the other two schools. This school is really geared towards you getting JLPT certification. So right now I'm aiming for N2, and the school really makes it easy to aim for that. Not to mention that the school is within a university, so you have access to opportunities where you can speak to other Japanese people through clubs or circles in the school. So that's definitely a very big reason why I chose this school, and I'm very happy with it so far. I am in the futsal circle, where we play once a week. We play futsal or football or soccer for around 2 to 3 hours. And it's very fun, and it's a great way also to get to know some Japanese students, as long as you don't tackle them too hard. So if you are thinking about doing a half a year here in Japan, I would highly recommend to do it at a language school. It's a great way to, first of all, of course, learn the language, but it's also a really good way of also retaining some freedoms and being able to go and visit places around Japan. And because you're here for a longer time, you're going to be able to visit some of the lesser known places as well. And I definitely think Kyoto is a great place to do this in, because it is in the middle of the country. So you have access to a lot of very fun places. Osaka is like an hour away from the school. You have Nara, also an hour away. You have a lot of opportunities to experience Japan while also learning the language. So I think definitely, if you're thinking about doing this, I would say it's worth it.